Well, we'll go ahead and lock this in. So on paper should have that favorable matchup, but as you say, has struggled with this Cassiopeia in the past. So we'll see which Mickey.
Last year, not all of them.
Mickey, you're in a bad spot. Tongue Lash comes through. They're going to exhaust him. He flashes away. Can they pursue? Fly's got quite a bit of damage.
Blasting Plant hasn't even spawned yet.
Flash forward for Gorilla. They slow him up, and that is going to be a pretty devastating start for Mickey. First blood goes over to ROX. So Mickey won't be able to kind of just skirt around the fight as easily as normally. Especially getting locked up, stunned into the cocoon. He's going to pop up Mighty Bear with that depth charge, but he will go down. Shy picks it up with the Q. And now ROX might just get a shove on the turret. They don't have the wave with them. Could have been a kill, maybe. He might have had to flash in for that petrifying gaze. Come up with it. Gorilla in a bad spot, stuck inside the pit, but actually Ash Arrow comes down onto Mighty Bear. He's going to go low. Gets devoured before he can go in with a repellent. He's just going to die inside Tom Kench's stomach. Gorilla will fall, but now Prey just hammering away with the volleys onto Songyun and Key ripping through this bot lane duo. They both flash the wall. Can they make it out? Prey says hell no. Flashes over the wall to chase them down. Will get one. Can't come up with a second. Crashes on the hunt. Can he find it? Shoots out the Void Spikes. Won't be able to take a gank. Gorilla going to be walking in blindly.
Do-do-do.
Yeah, Cocoon comes through. He's going to get rooted down by the Deadly Flourish. Ash Arrow comes out to try to keep him alive, but it's just not going to do enough. He falls. Now Prey maybe in a bad spot. Call shots coming through. Crash gets locked up in the Petrifying Gaze, but there's not enough follow-up to take him down. He'll be okay. But a nice pick off by ROX.
Good sign to see they're still trying to make plays. Mickey going for the pick comp. We talked about how hard it is to make those pick when you're not winning the game, when you're not winning the vision war, but they kind of established a mobile pick by putting down the control ward.
Oh, Mickey gets dredge line, and Expression just comes up, finishes him off the depth charge, popping him for so much damage.
Just assassinated. Expression on a walk and spots out Mickey and takes him out. We already saw some Assassin Nautilus from Prophet. And earlier this week, actually late last week.
Soul's got PTSD from that.
That's true. This time it's Songyun, the other AD carry.
Prey now going to get pinched on. Dashing forward, Shy finds it. Deadly Flourish comes out. Gorilla tries to close the gap with the flash to get the Devour, but is just unable to do so, and he's going to die as well. Kill picked up by the Jhin, and now ROX should be able to knock down this tier 1 turret. They are losing.
Should be able to two-man the Drake with just Ryze and Kha'Zix, and they have a semi-global to get there faster.
Oh, Ash Arrow coming through. Gorilla gets locked up off the bat. Shy dashing forward. They just completely eliminate the Tom Kench. Expression, big pop-up with the depth charge, does lock down Mickey. Dredge line comes through, heal comes out, but a Petrifying Gaze catches Expression, catches Crash. Fly is able to finish him off, and now Prey getting jumped on. The heal comes out, but Shy just slices and dices his way to a kill. Fly able to follow up with a double, but has to hightail it out of there. He's too low to try to fight Songyun right now. So LongZhu gonna lose 3 members, able to find 2.
Already.
Yeah, they start this thing up. Already down to half HP.
Far away,
yeah,
they have Realm War.
Is not nearby. They're gonna have to try to get him in there or go for the seal. Can they find it? The answer is yes. Expression takes away the Baron. Shy solo has to dash away, trying to exit through the top. Looks like he will make it out, but Mickey cannot say the same. He goes down, and LongZhu come up.
About 8,000 worth of gold. So
yeah,
the Baron buff though is a lot of stats that probably reflects that 8,000 that's in there. Purses.
It's helping out quite a lot. First turret goes down in the top lane, so Inhibitor now exposed. Expression going to get locked up in the front. Guy dashes forward. Devour comes through from Gorilla, keeping him alive, and Fly is just chipping away. Couple more hits. Realm Warp out. It's like that. Inhib will stay standing for a little bit longer.
This 1-3-1 just wouldn't have been possible. Neither Nautilus nor
Charge is committing everything onto the Renekton, trying to get that GA down. Stranglethorns will come through from Key, trying to dissuade LongZhu from pushing further. They might be regretting this now as Gorilla goes down and Crash has to hightail it out. Prey firing away over the wall, flashes in aggressively, helps come up with 2 kills. Songyun going to be the only one running out of here with his life. And then Shy, who was able to exit on the backside, had to flash out, but never mind, Fly. He wraps around, Realm War brings him into the base, comes up with a triple kill, and now LongZhu with super creeps getting ready to be pouring into the base in the top lane as this inhib goes down. Could be looking to finish the game in the next couple minutes.
Yeah, so much was dumped into specifically Gorilla and then Crash that Prey was free hitting.
They might going for those super creeps.
Aggressive flashes. No, they don't. Achilles. I think they've got it here. Prey's still alive. Not much Shy can do. He'll soak for a moment, but only just a moment. And LongZhu have stolen one away from the ROX Tigers in just the most unlikely of fashion.
And that gold lead just absolutely exploded forth. 10,000 to finish out the game as the Nexus will crumble. Mighty Bear desperately running in, but there's nothing you can do. With the most unlikely of Baron steals, LongZhu swing back into this game, and they take a hold of it. Do not let go.
LongZhu looked bemused, but I'd love to see just will go for the Nami. As your Nami was the lane that we saw have so much value from Bang yesterday. That can be largely be safe. Crash now looking for an angle.
Yeah, Crash is coming in. Gorilla, can he find the bubble? Jumps away from the roots, jumps in onto Key. Will get rooted down by the deadly flourish, but Key still goes down. First blood going over to Prey. And like we saw in game 1 for Fly, that's going to be a very early tier for this Ezreal.
And because
roots come down, does have the flash, he's going to commit it, but Key flashes away and will stay alive. And now with the arrival of Mighty Bear, this could be bad, but Stand United comes through. The stun will not land. Crash goes down, Stand United interrupted in the top lane by Shy. True Shot Barrage won't find a hit. And ROX put a kill on the board.
And amusingly, Expression's probably relieved that
getting distracted, sees Fly and Mickey trading out. Shy roaming down. Fly's going to push forward onto Mighty Bear, sitting inside his own smoke screen. Power comes through, Fly down about half HP, gets popped up, gets rooted down by Shy, dragged in with the dredge line, and he goes down. Mighty Bear coming up with the killing blow. LongZhu try to pull the trigger, and they pay for it. With
nothing yet. Wet for Blade the Ruin King on 7.5.
See how much priority goes to that. Crash though getting jumped on. Stranglethorn's coming down. He gets popped up. Exhaust coming through. He leaps to the side, but collateral damage finds him through the wall, and Mighty Bear picks up a kill.
Bit of a solo invade at a weird time. Scaling's been pretty delayed for LongZhu. Consider that Rod of Ages still not completed at 16 minutes for Fly.
Yeah, definitely a late one there. Crash yet again being found in the jungle. Takes a lot of damage. Mickey throwing out the stun. Won't find it, but just tosses out a Q, and the Unleashed Power comes up with the kill. Now Mickey's got double buffs, and try to just get away. Curtain Call coming through. Last hit would kill Fly. Catches Crash, he almost goes down. Meanwhile, Prey getting popped up. Dredge line comes through, they lock him up, and Mickey finds the kill. Can they get more? Is going to be the question. LongZhu desperately trying to hightail it back into the base. Fly will successfully retreat. But now ROX, they get a big pick on the Prey. Where do they want to go? Looks like it might just be the Baron.
This comp, when it gets ahead, is disgusting. Achilles is a full burst comp, almost no sustained damage. And consider the comp, we talked about it. Shen can only ult one person. Any one of the other 4 walks up, they die instantly. So they turn on to Baron, they still have the unleashed power from Syndra.
Here we go, Gorilla, the miracle steal with the Nami. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Crash gets stunned up, the Baron goes down. Nicely done by Mickey, gating the Kha'Zix out of the pit. ROX get the Baron cleanly.
ROX has put on a clinic so far.
Yeah. LongZhu trying to get a kill in onto Shy. 3 members down here locking him up. He's going to try to trade one back onto Prey, chunking away at the Ezreal. Riptide doing quite a bit of damage, but they can't find it. Arcane Shift comes up with the kill. But they have to commit so many people running in. Knocks up 2, the carries of ROX.
But what now for LongZhu?
Fortunately, I don't have the answer, and I don't think they do either. There it goes down, Dredge line in on the Fly. They pop with the depth charge. Crash goes low. Fly will get popped as Shy claims the killing blow. Prey just trying to kite back into the jungle, just poking where he can with the Mystic shots, but 1 member dead. No consistent damage coming out from the Rise, and this should just be the inhibitor falling. Now Prey, can he get out of here? Dukes out on 2 shots, but third catches him, now getting rooted. Finds a kill onto Mickey. They're going to turn on the Key. They pop him.
Prey.
Oh boy, this could be the turnaround for LongZhu. Songyun going low. 1 more hit will get him. The Void Spikes find him. Crash coming up with a kill, and now Mighty Bear just threatening a kill onto Crash, but there's nothing he can do against Expression. He's going to get taken down. That's going to be the near ace for LongZhu, and they might have just gotten a second lease on life. We'll be moving over to that Infernal Drake. See if they can win yet another fight. That's pretty much what they're going to have to do. Prey getting popped up with a death charge coming through Redemption. Dropping onto LongZhu, trying to heal them up, but Prey has already gone down, as has Crash. Mickey coming up with a double kill. They're looking for more inside the base. Fly having to take the shortest realm warp I've ever seen straight into the face of that Syndra. Nearly pops her, but still will have to retreat back to the fountain. TP coming through, keeping the minion wave alive. And that will be a second inhibitor going down. And maybe even more. 20 seconds out here for Crash and Prey. ROX Tigers, can they finish the game and take us to game 3 right here? Fly gonna have to be the big damage dealer for his team. Nearly gets Shy knocked down from that GA. That might be enough to dissuade ROX. Looks like it will.
Prey dying took away a lot of the hopes, but they get inhibitor. They get the inhibitor turret, and they
Bottom lanes at the moment, ROX have so much available to them that will distract LongZhu. Crash. Oh, he's gonna get caught. He's just gonna go down. Unleashed power plus collateral damage takes out the Kha'Zix now. The hopes of a steal are all but gone. Be so unlikely by LongZhu. TP is coming in from Expression from the bottom lane. True Shot Barrage coming in, not going to get a whole lot of damage down. Tidal Wave coming through as well. Expression trying to push in, but the smite comes through. Baron goes over to ROX. And now LongZhu going to have to try to minimize the losses, but Bray gets caught up by the dredge line. Expression going low, they're just popping him down steadily. You can see that redemption heal coming through. Bray will pop his as well, just desperately trying to keep that Shen alive.
Wish that could have been game one.
Yeah, no kidding. Might have just been a 2-0 for them if that were the case. Expression going to get locked up, has to Shadow Dash backward. Third and final inhib now exposed. Will be taken down by ROX. As much pushing power as possible. Flashboard on the Shadow Dash finds Mighty Bear. The bubble won't connect from Gorilla. Meanwhile, Bray getting jumped on by Shy. Mickey takes out the Shen and Bray falls as Songyun pops him with that final crit. He'll just go ahead, take out Gorilla as well. Curtain call. Fly will dodge out on these shots, but doesn't really matter. Dredgeline pulls him in. Mickey finds yet another one for the Syndra, and ROX Tigers will be taking us to a third and final game. LongZhu not able to get that 2-0 that they so desperately wanted.
And ROX had a lot of wins recently over lower place teams, and you never know what that means when you 2-0 Kongdoo Monster, when you beat Jin Air. But this was a much improved performance again from this Shy and Mighty Bear iteration of the ROX Tigers. Ordered play, drafted for the early game, prayed around the early game, and
lock it in. Alrighty.
It was between Ari and Cassiopeia, but they have a pick comp, and he's already lost on Cassiopeia this series. I think Ari is the more flexible pick, can match the...
Crash trying to poke it from the back, is exhausted at the moment, waiting to go in. Bray taking up a couple turret shots as Expression arrives with the stand united. Meanwhile, Crash just solos out the remaining HP. Comes up with a double kill in the end, and that is going to really start things off quite well here for LongZhu. Two kills on the board and looking for that side of the map. But for now, like, we're going to try to find a pick, and Mickey might just be it. The charm doesn't connect. Gorilla comes in, gets the root, throws down the Stranglethorns for good measure, and comes up with the kill. Nicely done. That is 2016 Gorilla right there.
Yeah, the brick on the grasping roots so useful. Maybe they'll be the first one. It's
double seismic shove. Songwon goes low. He gets popped. Gorilla finds another kill, and Crash follows up for a third as Key goes down. And now that mid-tier 1 tower will be taken out. Especially not going to go to the correct direction. Crash is nearby. Flash over the wall from Fly, trying to keep himself alive. Hits coming through, but Mickey, he just can't finish it off in time. And Fly stays alive. And now Crash, he might be in a bad spot. A Songwon gets a big hit in, but he's isolated. The damage coming through. This chunks him down. Actually, not even the isolation damage. The minions are there. Now Key just trying to retreat, but Expression comes in on the backside off that TP. Will be able to lock him down, takes him out, and just like that, 3 members of ROX Tigers disappear from the map.
Can I introduce you to the concept of snowball? Because...
well, Songwon getting caught by the Ash Arrow from the top lane. Gorilla will go down, trying to defend this tower. Now Expression might be the same, but Fly arrives, riding in on the Weaver's wall. Mickey goes low, seismic shove on a Key. Can they pop them? The answer is yes.
It's the pick factory.
They come up with that one. Charm connects on the Fly, can't pursue deeper. In for Mickey, is trying to chase, just delaying the guy, wandering up the river.
He's gonna be spotted on wards as he comes into.
Yep, Expression going in, finds Mickey, locks him up. Stranglethorns come down, but don't even need to pop him up. Fly already finds the kill. Stand united on Gorilla to keep him alive, and Crash goes in, takes out Key, and Shy is just now arriving to the fight. LongZhu saying thank you very much for making this a 5v4. We'll take your turret. We'll take another inhibitor perhaps, maybe even your life. Shy gets a massive depth charge, but it won't be enough. He goes down as Fly puts yet another kill on the board. And Expression splits in the top lane. LongZhu poised to win this game.
In a different game, that was the right teleport, but with your team 10-1 down in kills, this was not the time. They're gonna go for the 20-minute end.
They're gonna find it. Nexus turret number 2 goes down. The Hail Mary has to come through from ROX, but Mickey has already been popped solo, has to retreat back to the fountain. No ultimate charges remaining, no Key alive. The Nexus will be shattered, and LongZhu have one of the most dominating performances that we've seen in LCK so far. This spring split 14-1, 12,000 gold, and a 20-minute victory.